your boy. It's 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 your boy. Tell me never change. It's your boy. That Coltrane. It's your boy. Everything the same. It's your boy. That Coltrane. It's your boy. 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 YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba, what's up with you, Panther Nation? 3-2. I say, 3-2, baby Bubba. This feels good. This feels really, really, really good. It could feel better. If it could feel a whole lot better, but I would take the dub over Atlanta Falcons. I'm gonna call y'all that because y'all cooked. I ain't even wanna beat y'all down no more than where. I'm pretty sure y'all fans about to get this team to business, so I ain't even got to do nothing. I ain't got to do nothing or say nothing. Just go and hit the like button for your boy. Okay, so I ain't gonna drag y'all too hard. I'm gonna try not to. And any Falcon fan that's in there, I ain't gonna let nobody jump you. I promise. Say what you mean and mean what you say. This is a safe space. If somebody if they jump you, it ain't on me. But I promise you, on my watch, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. We got the W, Panther fans. How are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling today? I'm going to give a little bit of shout-outs because I know it's going to be lit in here. I'm going to give a little bit of shout-outs, man. And then we're going to get into this game. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Because we got a good team, Panther fans. You hear me? We got a good team. It could be a whole lot better, but we got a good team. It ain't as bad as we thought it was. It ain't as bad as I thought it was. And if you one of them optimistic fans, Opto fan, shout out to you, okay? Shout out to you. I probably need to turn this game off. C, what's up with you? Kendrick McMichael, what's going on? Leon Murray, Ross Smith, Lewis James, I see you. Tommy Walker, Steplin Gray, I see you on Facebook, man. I do have my Facebook comments up, so I can see those. Periscope comments are up, so I can see those. Underground West, JB, Marvel Only, Alex, Xavier Ross, J-Med, Michael Jones, what's up with you, man? Sarah Williams, Wesley Pearson, Aaron Christopher, what's up with you? American Pharaoh, Ordinance Cole. Yo, I just want to get in this game. Tiana Gilliam, you know you getting a shout out. You know you getting a shout out. Appreciate that super chat. She said Quinn might be gone by 8 o'clock Monday morning. You hear me? Panther, Falcon fans, you can thank us. This might be the nail in the coffin for it. I don't want to say nail in the coffin. This might be the icing on the cake for you. We put the icing on the cake. You can thank us now. You can thank us later, but you can thank us. Y'all tried your hardest to hang on to that team. It's done. It is done. You know how y'all like being like us anyway, so you might as well start rebuilding. You know that time, you know Dan Quinn time was up. You knew that time was up. And we did y'all a favor. Y'all thought he was going to be gone last week. This should be it right here. Y'all saw Arthur Blank come up out of that booth? Did he have a mask on? Did he have a mask on? He came up out of that booth and he was giving him social distancing. He made sure he didn't get close to him. He came up out of there. But he said, I was social distancing because really I want to put these hands on you. He came up out of that booth. He made sure he was, 6 feet. But he wanted to make his presence known. That's it, Dan. You are done. Let's get into this game. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the Atlanta Mark fans. I got to give a shout out to my man's Big Debo ATL. I say I was going to give him a shout out if we lost. I definitely still gonna give him a shout out. Big shout out to you, dog, on Twitter. Shout out to False start Falcon. He was in there like, man, whatever. He knew they was gonna lose. You know, he was just saying what it is. My man's Mike Lowry. He said Teddy B here to stay. We doing this without C-Mac Mizzo. But I'm gonna get into that too. I want to get into that. So hopefully I remember to come back to that. Let me write that down. Cause some fans, I knew y'all was gonna do this to C-Mac. I knew y'all was gonna do this. So I'll make sure I get back to that. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcon fans, man. Andre Ray, I saw you in the comments. Somebody else, I can't remember if I forgot you. Shout out to you. But it was time. It was time. Before I get into this game, is one more thing I want to touch on before I forget about it. And I want to say this because I feel like it was an important piece in this game. And I feel like people are really going to attack this dude. Justin Burris. It was a huge play by Brian Burns. Shout out to Brian Burns, balling out his mind. If he was still in the game, it would have got real ugly. The game got ugly for y'all. But if he was still in the game, it would have got even uglier. But Brian Burns, crazy pass rush, caused the fumble, and Justin Burris tried to do a scoop and score or scoop the ball up and try to advance the ball. He missed it, and Falcons were able to jump on the fumble. The very next play, Brian Burns get hurt. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all can't do this. Shout out to Brian Burns. He definitely a baller. Okay? And hindsight is 20/20, man. And I see a lot of people really upset at Justin Burris for not jumping on the ball. Granted, you gotta look at it like this. You gotta look at like Aaron Christopher said, Burris is the reason Burns got hurt. No, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Because I mean, you can really blame you can find anything in that game before Brian Burns got hurt to really blame it on him. Okay, you gotta look at what Justin Burris saw. Okay, I don't blame him. It was wide open. It was wide open. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't have did that? Unless it was a lineman, you kind of expect the lineman to jump on it. And then at the same time, our offense seems like it was struggling early in the game. So I don't blame Justin Burris. I'm not going to do that. It's unfortunate that after that play, Brian Burns got hurt, man. You could blame it. You could blame it on Matt Rule for letting Brian Burns play. And you should have said, man, you should have let Brian Burns be a gunner. Like, it's so many factors. You can't just blame it on one person. You can't say, oh, it's his fault. You know what I'm saying? I hate to do that to I hate to do that to Justin Burris, man. It's already bad enough he missed the daggone fumble recovery. Come on, man. What else you got to do? Y'all practice. I'm pretty sure y'all practice that. So I really don't blame him for doing it. I'm definitely not going to blame him for Brian Burns' injury, man. But shout out to Brian Burns. I hope he gets healthy. He seems like he was going to be healthy, but he went to sleep. I know he wasn't coming back. He went to sleep, and so I know he wasn't coming back. Xavier Rose said, but Burns saved the day. There you go. There you go. Some people say that still ain't enough. Somebody hit me up on Facebook and said, that still ain't enough. I don't care what he did. He got Burns hurt, and he really didn't get Burns hurt. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't fall on the fumble. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, let's get into this game. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be totally honest. I wanted more. Yes, I'm greedy. Yes, I'm greedy. I wanted more. I said I wanted 3 sacks, at least the interception. I wanted to put up 40 points. I wanted this to be a statement game for a sign of the things that's going to come into the future. We talked about in my preview how Atlanta really had kind of been owning us the past few years, and we kind of haven't been able to do anything with them. I wanted this to be a statement game. Okay? With our new regime and the things in the direction we going in, I want to make sure we were going in the right direction. And I will say, we do look like we're going in the right direction. I would have preferred for this game to be a little bit more dominating, especially early on, man. We look good. We look good early on. We look real good. We just couldn't score. We was doing some stuff that really, at times we look like a solid team. Other times it's like, man, what are we doing? On offense, that is. Same thing on defense. Defense looked real good at times. In the beginning of the game, no. Defense was kind of shaky in my opinion in the beginning of the game. By the end of that first half, we was looking crazy. Crazy Miss Daisy, man. Falcons, Hawks, Braves, where you been at? We were looking crazy. That defense was looking real good. And I'm still proud of this defense, man. I'm going to stay positive for a second because it's somebody I want to drag, man. It's somebody I want to drag, but I'm going to stay positive for a second. This defense looks really, really solid. I don't know what we doing out there. I don't know what we doing out there on defense. I can't tell. But it's working. Whatever we doing is working. Yes, we are still struggling stopping the run, yo. And I feel like that can be fixed. We are struggling stopping the run. It seems like we're doing a very good job containing these quarterbacks, containing these wide receivers. I actually thought that our cornerbacks was going to be hot garbage. Even with Dante Jackson out, we looked kind of shaky at times, but we did a good job. We did a good job. Late in the game, it got scary, but Justin Burr stepped up. Bend don't break, and that's what happened. Too many times we done seen Mark Ryan. Too many times we done seen Mark Ryan come back in a game that we thought was winnable. We see him come back and win the game. This is a new chapter, y'all. This is a new chapter. It's not happening no more. Bend don't break. And that's what this defense did. That's what this defense did. The pass rush was much better. Matt Ryan, like I said at the end of the half, in third quarter, Matt Ryan was scared. That's what I want us to look like. I am here to say that I'm back to wanting to see our defense on the field now. I like seeing our defense is exciting to me now. Our front seven is exciting to me now. Brian Burns be back. I knew they weren't going to let him come back into the game. But he'll be back. I think he got some bumps and bruises, but he all right. Derek Brown is going to be a problem. Kurt is definitely a problem. KK, I can't take it no more, y'all. I can't take it no more. First, I'm going to say this. First, I'm going to say this. And I'm going to get to the offense. I probably should be doing all positives and then do the negatives last. But I can't wait. I can't wait. First, I'm going to say this. Y'all want to trade Boston back. Granted, he has some good ups and down games, but I'm just proving my point whenever he has his bad games. Trey Boston, that's part of the reason why we could not stop the run. That's a part of the reason. If I say part, I maybe 10%. Probably about 10%. KK, he just ain't doing it. He ain't the same KK. Brian McLean said KK wash. DMT Gaming said KK looking like old Yeller. He just ain't it no more. I don't want to disrespect him like that because he been a Panther and it's time up though. But you know what? It's some other people. I'm trying to be balanced. I don't want this man to think I'm trying to just pick him out. F.A. Obata, we can just do without. But I'm about to jump on the seat. Let me get some water, y'all. To hear Whitehead is hot garbage. To hear Whitehead had just as many tackles today as Brian Burns, and Brian Burns was out a whole freaking half. To hear Whitehead is hot garbage, man. Look, man. He's no good. He is no good. You better off trying a rookie out. And they did it well because I saw them pull Tahir Whitehead out a couple times and allow Shaq play that role. Tahir Whitehead, you are trash. I don't even want to think of a word worse than that, because I don't even want to disrespect you like that, sir. But you ain't no good. He no good. Like F.L. Bada, you can give him excuses. KK, he kind of been with the team. You seen what KK can do in the past. You kind of just like, oh man, I feel kind of bad for KK. Trey Boston, I know who he is, and I've been trying to tell y'all, but y'all ain't want to believe me. But he get a couple interceptions, and y'all love him. That's cool. This dude right here does nothing, dog. Out there on the field, he just kind of like running. He just kind of like running around. Like he not tackling nobody. He not chasing nobody. He just like, he like in the way. Like, move out the way. Just move out the way. Monet, my bad. Did I give you a shout out? Shout out to one of the best moderators in the world. Just move out the way, man. You in the way. That's what it feels like. He ain't stopping no run. He ain't stopping no pass. He just here. He not communicating to nobody. This game should have been way better than it was. I should not have had to sit on the edge of my seat, man. We shouldn't have. But shout out to this defense, even with the negativeness. The negativeness on this team, the players, we still were able to look dominated on defense. Troy Pride has a little ways to go. Rasul Douglas played a very solid game in my opinion. I can't read his comments and do this show, man. We still look dominated, and I'm be honest. Phil Snow not as bad as I thought he was. He not as bad as I thought he was. He coming around. He gonna be all right. Do I need to go ahead and apologize for calling him old and senior citizen and how he just not getting a job in the NFL and you've been around for 82 years? I ain't gonna say all that yet, but this defense look a whole lot better than they did the first 2 weeks. I give them that. I will give them that. Shout out to this defense, man. Before the end of that game, I think we did a very good job containing Matt Ryan. He barely had 100 yards. I think he might ended up with over 100 yards now. But early in the game, he got 226 yards. But I feel like we still did a very, very good job. His QB rating ended up being like a 63.6. I said like a 63.6. I'm looking right at it. We did a very, very good job. Shout out to this defense, man. Those yards that Calvin Ridley, I want to almost count them as garbage time yards, man. Even though it wasn't really garbage time because they almost won the game. I mean, they almost tied the game. But I feel like this defense did very well. Offense-wise. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, man. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, dog. Did a very, very good job. Very good job at managing this game. And like we already said, it's okay. It's okay. He did a very good job. You ain't got to do nothing flashy. Because you got the weapons that flash. You hear me? You got the flash bangs. What are you talking about, Pat? I don't You got the flash bangs. Shout out to first Robbie Anderson. Let me say something, man. Robbie Anderson looked like a Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame wide receiver. The way this dude plays is very smooth. I had tweeted this, man. It's very smooth and artistic. The way he run these routes, the way he just he just floating around on the field. He kind of just floating around on the field. Robbie Anderson is a problem, and he make it look so easy. DJ Moore, when he got the ball, it's like he like a bull in a china shop. He's like bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? DJ Moore is like jazz. You know what I'm saying? Robbie is like R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like Anita Baker, smooth, just smooth. DJ, what are you talking about, Pat? But DJ Moore like jazz, like John Coltrane. Bing, 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 bing. They both good. It's just they play differently. This game, we got to see DJ Moore show up. We know how to use DJ Moore. I had tweeted something funny. I said it was nice whenever we had DJ Moore. It wasn't a shot at DJ Moore. I just felt like we wasn't using DJ Moore. Y'all know how I feel about DJ Moore. I feel like he a good wide receiver. I feel like he better than Calvin Ridley. Cage Luke said Curtis must be country. Must be, because he just kind of like, he just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? He just do whatever. And he kind of around. He don't feel like he the most popular, but he's there. So, yeah, you can kind of say that. But DJ Moore showed up in a couple of passes. But definitely, when it comes to wide receiver play, Robbie Anderson is definitely number one. I don't know what we was thinking. I don't know what y'all was thinking. Trying to make it seem like Robbie Anderson was here to open up the door for DJ Moore. Not like this. Not like this. That dude is the number one. That is wide receiver number one. For real, for real. No ifs and buts about it. And like I said, Teddy Bridgewater, that's all you got to do, man. Shout out to Curtis Samuel. Was able to be all over the field. I'm going to get to it. Oh, Mike Larry, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to put a star by it because y'all make some good points. But I ain't going to let y'all do this. Panther fans, I'm not going to let y'all do this. Shout out to this offensive line. How many times was Teddy B sacked today? How many times? How many times was Teddy B sacked today? 9 times. You hear me? 9 times was Teddy B sacked today. They held up very well. They looked scary at times. They definitely look scary at times. But this offensive line held up very well against this Atlanta pass rush, if you want to call it that. I don't know. I'm be honest. Great outside of Grady Jarrett, I don't know. Shout out to them. Shout out to this offensive line. Russell Okung got in there. I was a little nervous. With Russell Okung coming in because I was kind of getting excited about Greg Little, but it was still a solid game. And like I said, great plays can hide a lot of deficiency in our offensive line. I feel like we did very, very well. Y'all, this is a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air. Oh, Mike Larry, I appreciate that. And no, I wasn't saying that you... No, I ain't saying that. I definitely ain't saying that. I know what you meant. But I'm just saying, your point reminded me of what I want to say. Don't get me twisted, dog. I understand. Matter of fact, I gotta put these up here, y'all. I'm tripping. Cage Luke, mister, I appreciate that super chat, man. We gonna get in because this is a good subject to talk about. Let's see here. I feel like I Forgot some folks. Man. Dang it. If I forgot your name, I apologize. I would definitely put your name in there. I got called up. But this offensive line played very well. This run, and I'm gonna show y'all how to do this. Cause old Mike Lyer was on to something. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this. Cause you ain't got to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Mike freaking Davis is a problem. A problem. I don't know where he come from. Shout out to my man Power Play Jay. He said he been on him. I mean, I know where he come from. But to play at this level, none of y'all seen this coming. I don't care what none of y'all say. Don't simply say, Pat, I knew he was going to be a problem. I don't care if C-Mac go down, because he going to take over. Ain't nobody seen this. If you seen it, I ain't going to call you no liar to your face. This dude is a problem in the passing game, in the running game. I think he had over 150-something yards today. Gosh, Lee. And talking about beating a team down late in the game, that's what we've been needing. Do y'all know how refreshing it is to see a running back late in the fourth quarter beating a defense down, man? Do you know how refreshing that is? And we not on the other side of that. You know how many games I don't watch the Panthers get beat down at the end of the game by a wide receiver just eating up the clock and eating up yards? That make you sick. To see Mike Davis do that, I almost started crying. 704 bound. It was lovely, y'all. And this how much I like Mike Davis now. When he got up gimping, I got sad. When he got up limping, I got sad. Real quick, what happened to Reggie Bonifant? What happened to Reggie Belafonte? Was he playing today? Did I miss something? What happened to Reggie? They used Trent Cannon a little bit more. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Mike Davis, man. With C-Mac gone, he definitely has been able to show his skills. Moni, what's his contract? How long we got him? Because something tell me we only got him for 1 year. What is Mike Davis' contract, yo? Because I don't know. When C-Mac went down, for him to step up and ball like he is, y'all, we are a problem. And like old Mike Lowry said, we ain't even got C-Mac. Don't y'all realize how much scarier it would have been? Do y'all see how much scarier it would have been if C-Mac was in the lineup and we knew how to utilize? You see how well it works when you have that 1-2 punch. You got a running back that can do both. I'm still trying to get the contract. Hayden Schnell, is that Mike Davis contract 2 years, $3 million? I probably should have had it up, but we needed at least one more year. But to have that, it's going to be a problem. And now these coaches see that. What y'all think going to happen when C-Mac come back? What y'all think going to happen when C-Mac come back? Oh, Reggie. Oh, that is right. Oh, my gosh. I totally forgot. Oh, my gosh, y'all. Oh, man. I sure did. I just remember. Because I was like, when they... That's so sad. Reggie probably watching this right now. Like, man, I'm at the house. Did you follow the news? I forgot because whenever the injury happened, I was like, when did he get injured? Y'all, I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate it. I don't know what I was thinking about. I probably even talked about it in my preview. I don't know. But anyway, Joe Brady sees the skill set of Mike Davis. Don't y'all know it's going to be even scarier? Mike Davis carried this team the whole time without getting tired. Whenever you bring C-Mac back and run circles around the defense, then you bring in a freaking bulldozer that you don't really have to use as a bulldozer. It's going to be a problem. Now, Panther fans, and this not everybody. What we not going to do, and I've talked about this before. Because I thought we was joking. But I'm realizing some folks ain't joking. I'm realizing some folks is not joking. And I knew this was going to happen. And I tried to tell C-Mac. You have a couple of something bad happen, they be ready to get rid of you. I did not know that there was some fans who seriously saying, oh, we got Mike Davis. We wasn't doing this with C-Mac. And we, instead of saying, oh, we doing this, we good without C-Mac. Imagine if we have him. Instead of doing that, they saying, oh, we doing this without C-Mac. Let's trade him. That's how you thinking. That's how you thinking. Look, I'm all for the jokes. Cause look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be the first to say. I make a lot of jokes. But when people tell me jokes, it's like I miss them. I don't know why I'm like that. When people tell me jokes, I be like, what? So if you joking, I'm cool. But this for the people who actually believe that since we doing this without C-Mac, this the best time to trade him. I seen somebody say this. We can package C-Mac, our first round pick, because we still want Trevor. Folks still want Trevor. Y'all not getting Trevor. Look, that is done. That is done. Y'all see what we doing now? Y'all see these bad teams? Jets, Atlanta Falcons, I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry. But you in the Trevor Lawrence race now. Who else out there? Terrible. The Giants. Well, I don't see them picking up Trevor Lawrence. That's done. Y'all can cancel that right now. Folks really saying, let's package C-Mac, our first round. Are you serious? Oh, Mike Lyra says C-Mac, the greatest Panthers running back ever. He not going nowhere. He definitely not going nowhere. Definitely. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. You know what I'm saying? You think the Southern Mafia going to let that go? They held on to Brent Burson and he who should not be named. And they was mediocre. C-Mac, the best running back in the world. You think they going to trade him? Come on, man. What it look like? Night Sun, we already paid CMC the big bag. Yeah. Look at everything. Look at everything that this dude has done. Cause he ain't no slouch. He got injured. He was still producing. He got an injury. All these running backs. Matter of fact, he might have been the last running back in his class to have a serious injury. Outside of that, he been carrying the Zagon class. He deserved to get paid. Carl say trade him now. Come on, Carl. Come on now. Oh, that's the wrong cup. So we can make it work. That's how you build a solid team. I know some fans, they ain't used to having that much firepower on the offense. We used to going to the Super Bowl struggling with weapons. So we used to that. So you think, oh, we got one good player. That's all we need is one good player. Trade the rest of them for picks. And let's get this salary cap down because we care about the salary cap. It's going to be a problem when C. Mac Mizzle with the sizzle, a.k.a. C. the Lumberjack Mac, come back. Ooh, he definitely got to come back now. He definitely. Because I just found out Reggie Bonifant is injured. I didn't just find out, but y'all reminded me. What else I want to talk about this offense? I do want to talk about Farrell Cooper a little bit. I just feel like Farrell Cooper, his return ability hasn't been as good as it's been in the past few weeks. I saw a little bit more spark when he's returning. I don't know what he was doing. He seemed like he really didn't want to run. I had tweeted, if you didn't run a run, you probably should just said it. It just didn't seem as well. I want to touch on that. I know it's a small part of the game, but I feel like we could have did a whole lot better in a return game. My man 89 J Stubbs, he says C-Mac and Davis can be like Ingram and Alvin Kamara. That's what you do. That's what you do. To me, that makes sense. Sometimes I be thinking the stuff I be thinking makes sense, but then when you get to talking with some fans, I ain't want to just say Panther fans, just football fans, period, and you just sit there like, you think that? You really thinking that in your mind? Man. Let me get this up here, then I'm gonna get into some comments. We got this dub. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We got this dub. Make sure I ain't missing nothing. Sorry, y'all. When I get my assistant, I ain't gonna miss nothing. Michael Kelly said people are ready to break down a winning team. And that might be the folks who are really trying to tank for Trevor Lawrence or one of these quarterbacks. They really don't see the potential in this team. I saw the potential in this team coming into the season. Those first 2 weeks kind of scared me, and I was pissed off, and I might delete those lives. Because I said some stuff. I might delete those lives. Okay? Because it looked like we are much better. But some people really feel like, we really ain't there yet. And so they still think we are. I ain't going to say they think. They still see us as a team that's rebuilding. I guess. Man, I know I missed a lot of Facebook comments, yo. My bad, Facebook. I know I've been neglecting Facebook like crazy today. My man, Melvin Bryant Jr., what's up with you? I feel bad, man. Let's see. 89J Stubbs says, we need a DB really looking like Jerry Rice. We definitely, later on in the game, allow him to look that way. I did say in my preview that Calvin really ain't no slouch. He definitely ain't no slouch. DJ Jackson, I said, yeah, Dante, I said DJ Jackson. Dante Jackson went out early. The Cowboys lose against the Giants, man. Dante Jackson went out early with a toe injury, and I'm gonna say this: his presence was missed. His presence was definitely missed. Would he have changed that game? I don't know, but his presence was definitely missed. We did okay at first when it came to containing Calvin Ridley. I'm gonna be honest, most of it probably has something to do with Matt Ryan. He is done. Falcon fans, like I said, y'all team is done. And guess what? Y'all are a year behind us. You can blame your owner because he knew y'all team was done. He knew y'all team was done. But he tried his hardest to stick in there with Dan Quinn. But guess what? He getting fired. Thank me later. And the way you can thank me is hit that like button for your boy. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. Let's wake up, people. What's up? What he said? He said, get rid of Tahir Whitehead. I'm gonna be honest. We can honestly play with 10 players on the defense. Honestly. You can honestly leave Tahir Whitehead's. You could leave his roster spot open. Don't fill it. And we would still have won this game. He does nothing. When I say nothing, go watch the film, y'all. He does nothing. Nothing, man. I can't even express it enough how much he does nothing. He does nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna look the contract up this time, cause I feel like I'm using y'all. Then y'all gonna be like, oh Pat, we looking your stuff up, man. Can you share some of your super chats? Cause we need to get paid. Cause you can't do your job and you got us doing it. And I don't want that to be like that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I got this up because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna address these contracts again. So good. This is okay. This is all right. We got him for 1 year. Appreciate that, Tommy Walker. 1 year. I'm good with that. Cause you gotta go. So it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. But, sir, you not welcome here no more. I get it. Matt Rule tried to, he gave you a favor, and on paper it sound like it's all right on paper. But this has got to be the worst middle linebacker ever that I have ever seen. If anybody can think of one worse, please let me know. I won't. I won't. I can't think of none. Man. For real. Am I looking at this right? So what, we got Mike Davis for 1 more year, man? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Metal Sonic Gamer, what's up with you? Sean Presley, JM, Just John 2003, what's going on with you? Samuel J. I'm gonna be honest, that was probably one of the most, and I feel like I want to blame this game on him. I feel like I wanted us to really beat the Atlanta Falcons down. I really wanted us to beat Atlanta Falcons down. I wanted this 40-point win, but we didn't get that. And I feel like I want to blame it on him. If I got to blame it on anybody, I want to blame it on him. I know he don't play offense. I'm going to blame it on him. Hold on. Look, man, y'all look. Let me check something real quick. But I feel like I really want to blame it on him. He trash, man. He trash. I don't even see no potential. I don't even want to stick around with him. I seen people say bring in Jermaine Carter. Might as well. Bring in Jermaine Carter. Bring back Jordan Kondratsky, whatever his name was. 89J Stubbs say Dallas getting ran off the field. This is crazy. I'm up here watching the game. That's probably why I can't concentrate. The Giants is really, and Daniel Jones looking like, look at him. Like he controlling the game. Yikes. Michael Kelly says eventually got to give the Baylor coaching dream team some props. Definitely. I'm gonna hold off a little while. Y'all know I said some crazy stuff about this coaching staff in the first couple weeks. Oh, and I did mean to say this. because I know some people going to say something. Let me go ahead and say this about Mark Herney. Okay? He's still a Mark. The Mike Davis signing worked out. Okay? Robbie Anderson, perfecto mundo. But I'm going to be honest. It's really the Mike Davis signing was probably him. The Mike Davis signing was probably him. I felt like that move was a Southern Mafia move, but it just worked out. Robbie Anderson, we know that's Matt Rule, so I'm not giving him no props on that. You know what I'm gonna give him props on though? You know what I'm gonna give him props on just because I don't like him? I know people say, Pat, come on, man, we win these games, man. Come on, he got an eye for talent. I'm gonna give him props on Eli Apple. Congratulations. He's still a Mark. He's still a Mark. Congratulations. No, he don't get no props from me for Rasul Douglas. Y'all know how I feel about that. But I'm glad the team is working out the way it is. Okay? And I give him props for Tahir Whitehead, even though I know Tahir Whitehead is probably a Matt Rule move. I'm blaming all the bad stuff on Mark just so I can be right. Yeah, Eli Apple he definitely done. He definitely done. That was a waste of money. We definitely didn't need him. I see people talking about our DB issues. I'm not gonna go into that because y'all know every show I say I ain't gonna go into it. But just to say, but you know what? Bump it. I've been doing every show anyway. I'm just saying I told you so. And then imagine, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Just imagine if we would have kept a certain someone because y'all worried about DB situation. This team would have been even crazier. This is my point. Y'all be wanting to do stuff. Some of y'all be wanting to make moves that we don't have to make. Like I brought up the whole Mike Davis and C-Mac. It'd be nice if we had them both. Now imagine if we had another certain someone. I ain't gonna say nothing else because I don't want y'all to be like, look at him, man. Shut up, man. Okay? Let it go. Stop living in the past. But I can do what I want to do. But imagine if we had a certain someone in this defense. Man, come on, man. Do I gotta... And don't say we couldn't afford him. Yeah, we could have. Look at all these people we done signed. He would have took that money. I met James Bradbury one time before. Did I tell y'all that? I met him. He seemed like a humble guy. I asked him to his face, do you chase money? He told me, no, I don't chase money, Pat. I like simple things, man. That's what he told me to my face. He said, Pat, I like simple things, man. And I'll take whatever the Panthers give me, man. Times is hard. And I said, you a good guy. He told me that. Boy. I ain't gonna say nothing else, man. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Y'all, are y'all serious, man? Hold on. Let me. I know they ain't fired this dude. Like I told y'all, I'm good at pumping out jokes, and I'm good at being sarcastic. There it is. There it is. There it is. Didn't y'all, like, come on. Dan Quinn is set to be fired. First of all, Falcon fans, hit that like button for your boy. Don't hit that dislike button. Hit the subscribe button because that's the way you thank me. I ain't even asking for no super chats. That's how you thank Panther Nation for getting rid of him for y'all. Because they was going to hold on to him. Because you better believe that if y'all would have won this game, that's all they would have cared about. That's all Arthur Blank. Y'all know that's all Arthur Blank would have been cared about. Arthur Blank came downstairs at the end of that game, social distancing. He didn't even go. If y'all watch any of that game, at the end of that game, let me get my super chats up now. Let me give Tiana her shout out. My bad, Tiana. I totally forgot. If y'all would have watched the end of that game, he came down and was having a conversation with Thomas Dimitrov. They was pissed off. Thomas came down and said, look, man, everybody getting fired. He just told me I think that's what he said. He was 6 feet away. I couldn't hardly hear him. He said, what you had to say? I can't hear you, sir. Sir. He took that mask off. You're fired. I said, what you had to say? Oh, man. Yo, I made a joke that he came down to get Dan Quinn's employee ID. I didn't know he was doing that for real. You couldn't even wait till Monday? He came down, say, I want all of y'all gone. What you ask? Sir? Sir? Yes, sir. He said, we all getting fired. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why that funny to me. Falcon fans, look, man, y'all better laugh at this. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. Falcon fans, this is a new beginning, so y'all better laugh. Look, the season over. Y'all about to get a new team. I feel like it's a season too late. It definitely is a season too late. But y'all better laugh. That man gone. And the game was, this man, badge ain't even work to get in the locker room and break the team down. He listening from outside. Some interim coach is breaking the team down. Y'all did good. He listening from outside. Hello. My badge ain't working. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm sorry. Bling, 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 bling. Bling, ding, ding, ding. Thomas. My badge ain't working, man. Y'all team don't pay him no attention. He is done. We is starting over. You don't want me to open the door for him? No, that's piggybacking. That is a conflict of interest. That's security measures. Thomas! Bling, bling, bling. My badge ain't working, man. Oh my gosh, yo. That's sad, man. That is sad. You ain't even let that man break the team down. You ain't even let that man break the team down. How you gonna do him like that? Like, y'all, look. Who? This is sad because this is even sad, even more sad because this was right after the game. And like I said, he told him when he came off the field. He told him when he came down to the field. Said, look, the way he was pacing back and forth, you could tell that's it. That is it. He was like, he didn't even want to talk to him. He was like, look, tell him he got to go. All this choking is done. I'm done. He got to go. Thomas said, sir, I can't. You heard what I said. He got to go. Somebody broke that news, man. That's the sad part about it. 89 James does say he counts his parking. You know what that means? He couldn't even get to his car. He couldn't even get to his car. That's his car. And you cancel that man parking? Somebody heard this and leaked it. That's the sad part about all of this. They wrong for firing this man before he even get to his car. What he gonna do now? Y'all should have fired this man last week. How you fire him at the beginning of the season? Now he got to find a job. I'm pretty sure he a millionaire. He get some type of severance. But somebody heard all of this and say, this dude. And they probably didn't even want it. Probably wasn't supposed to get out. But since you got the mask on, you got to talk a little bit louder. They try to whisper it to you. They try to whisper it to him. Look, Thomas, I ain't gonna tell you about yourself right now, but tell Dan that's it. He gotta go. Sir, They ain't gotta go. And some ball boy heard that, like, what? Dang, I got to tell somebody. Let me call Adam Schefter. I got to call Adam. Adam, I got something. They just fired this man. He is outside the locker room. He not even allowed to break the team down. He is outside the locker room right now knocking on the door, sir. Adam, you want me to FaceTime you this? Look, he is knocking. He got his phone up. He is knocking on the door. Thomas won't let him in to break the team down. They took his parking badge. He can't even get to his car. He got to catch what they call that train? The metro? He got to get a metro pass to get home. They did that man wrong. They did. That's wrong, man. Not after the game. Wait till after Sunday. But 0-5. 0-5. Dang. And then here comes, I just read something from Slow Talking Joe. Slow Talking Joe think he funny. Talking about Matt Rule is the angel of death. First Cliff Kingsbury, now Dan Quinn. That ain't clever. Slow Talking Joe. Wow. Panther fans, this feel good. This feel good now. This feel even better. You know, I'm be honest, I wasn't even really that happy. Deron Johnson, appreciate you. And congratulations to your Ravens, too. I wasn't even that happy at first because I was like, man, I wanted more. I wanted us to really turn the page, man. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my team to look elite in this game. To this offense that was beat up. This defense was fairly beat up, even though they did have some players come back. I wanted us to dominate. But now you tell me this. Falcon fans, this look ugly. When it comes to our history, this look ugly. We actually got that coach fired. Yeah, y'all was beating us, and we ain't beat y'all in Atlanta since 1962. But this right here take the cake. Y'all can't never say that. We put the icing on the cake, got Dan Quinn up out of here. Arthur Blank came from downstairs to tell him through the mask that everybody going home. Everybody going home. Did y'all see that? Let me tell you something. We've been, as Panther fans, you watch Arthur Blank come from downstairs. I know people like, man, what does dude talk about? But this the show. Welcome to the Pat Coltrane Show. We watch Arthur Blank come down, and he usually comes down whenever it's a tight game or something, or they don't win a game, he excited or something like that. But this time, it looked a little bit different. The way he was pacing, he wasn't looking at nobody in their eyes. He went, and then I make a joke about what Thomas Dimitroff did about going to everybody, tell him, look, we fired. But go back and watch the end of that game. He was walking around to people whispering, you ain't no coach. What you whispering about? You could tell he like, we all going home. He got his mask on. We all going home. We all going home. They turned off Dan Quinn badge. You can just tell it was different. Whenever he was down there, man. That was crazy. My man 89 J Stubbs said Arthur Blank came down like Steve 97. He just came out the rafters with the bat and the mask on. Dang, yo. That was crazy. He just came out, man. He just appeared out of nowhere. And then when the camera was on him, he knew the camera was on him because he tried to turn his back. He tried to turn his back. My man, Darkness. He tried to turn his back. No, don't put that camera on me because I'm cussing these dudes out. Take the camera off me, cameraman. He tried to turn his back on him. He's like, oh, y'all, get your mum. Just going off. Went off on him. Dang. Falcon fans. Man, y'all. Yo. Y'all should have started rebuilding like we did. Y'all should have started rebuilding like we did. Dang. Y'all try to be like us anyway. Y'all should have started rebuilding when we rebuilding. Now y'all gonna be a year behind. Now what, y'all gonna get Thomas Dimitrov to build this team? Or is he going to? Is he going to? Hoo-wee. This feel good, man. This feels really, really good, Panther fans, man. I think I'm gonna stick around for a little while. Let's get into some more of these comments. I gotta give my man a shout out, of course. Speaking of Tep, since my man Darkness brought it up. Speaking of Tep, how y'all feeling now? How are y'all feeling about old Dave Tepper, man? I feel like his team is going in the right direction. So he might be all right now. I don't think he can go out to the bars yet because I know that's what he really want to do. He want to be able to dance and play with everybody. But I don't think he can do that yet, man. But this team definitely has the potential to allow him to do that again. Hold on, K. Francis. Let me check, man. Let's see. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm checking my Twitter now, K. Let me make sure this ain't turned up, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, man. Yeah, that's funny, dog. That's funny, dog. Yo, people work so fast, yo. People work so fast. This dude just got fired. He just got fired, man. What are you doing? Yo, they already got memes and junk, man. I want to see if I can share this thing. That somebody said, oh, Big Cat posted this. Oh, man, yo. It's sad. This is sad, yo. Jack 2 times says Marty still need to go. Facts. I definitely believe that Marty Hurney, we definitely can do without him. He's done nothing, in my opinion, that makes me feel like, okay, I give him another chance. I've seen enough of Marty Hurney. I've seen enough of him. I believe in the scouts that we currently have to continue to build on this team. I believe that it's not like Marty Hurney was the best at spending money. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we will still be successful without Marty Hurney. It's time for something new. But I definitely don't want to fire him in the middle of no season. You know what I'm saying? Especially like this. I definitely wouldn't want to fire him in the middle of the season. Maybe at the end of the season. Depending on where we at. No, I'm still firing him. I don't care. Anything short of a Super Bowl, you got to go. Anything short of a Super Bowl in a pandemic, you got to go. The Boss Pen, what's up with you, man? Definitely a very good win. Yo, they are on it with these memes, dog. I'm curious to see what the Falcon fans got to say, how they feeling. I know Falcons, Hawks, Braves was up in here for a second. So I definitely want to see what they got to say. Tyree Ross says Patrick Stewart for a new GM. Definitely, you bring in, look, if you bring in players like Rasul Douglas, if you see the talent in him, I can get down with that. I'll tell you one thing. I see somebody say, what the capologist name? Solomon, or something like that. I see somebody said, let him be the new GM. No, sir. No, ma'am. I don't like what he doing with the cap. Heck no. Heck no. Let's see here. Y'all, I'm only prolonging this because I feel like something else is gonna happen. So if nothing else don't happen, then it might be it. Big Dog Man, what does that say? Waiting for Big Cat. He said he come watch out to wait on Big Cat, man. I know y'all. I know. You ain't had to tell me that to my face. David Paradise said keep Hurney. And I know we're going to have fans like that, man. I know you're going to have fans like that. But we done had Hurney for 20 years. And he hasn't done nothing. You see what happened when we change? When we change and are able to keep up with the times, we are successful. We are successful. So I think it's time to move on. It is time to move on. He said, who hired Rule and drafted C-Mac? Who drafted C-Mac? You I see Moni says Julio Quinterio Lopez to the Pats. And let me tell you, that's what's gonna happen. And see, Falcon fans, y'all should have been did that. Y'all should have been did that. Y'all could have been done rebuilt. But y'all done waited too long. Y'all done waited too long. Tommy Walker, I appreciate that. I ain't want to tell him that. You know what I'm saying? But I get the point he was trying to make. You know what I'm saying? I get the point he was trying to make. But I ain't want to tell him that. I know we want to believe that Marty Hurney is great, but he's deceitful, man. He's very deceitful, man, and he's not producing no Super Bowl championship team. And all the time he done had. You welcome, Falcon Hawks Brave. I was looking for you, man. I was looking for you. You very welcome. I appreciate you supporting the channel, man. And I'm glad we were able to help y'all out. I'm glad we were able to get Dan Quinn up out of here. Now, and I'm going to also say this. I'm so glad that team is done. Because if we being honest, that Falcons team was a nightmare. In the year that we was going undefeated, it was the only team to beat us. That Falcon team was a nightmare. Quinterio Jones was a nightmare. I don't even want to bring him out right because I really don't even like him like that. But that team was a nightmare. So it is so good that team is done. Now, what the next Atlanta Falcon team going to look like, I don't know. But I'm just glad that this one is done. And I'm glad that we beat them. I'm glad we beat Dan Quinn on his way out the door. We beat him on the way out the door. David Paradise says, when are we going to see PJ Walker? I don't know, man. We're doing some funny things whenever it comes to our backup quarterbacks. I like what we're doing. And it makes sense. In the previous years, whenever we had three quarterbacks, we keep all three of them on the active roster. We just have Joe Webb doing a whole bunch of stuff. I like that they are rotating the second string quarterback. I like that. I don't know when we're gonna see him. And the way that Teddy Bridgewater is playing, I don't think we're gonna be able to see him because he plays so safe. He's a game manager. He plays so safe. You know what I mean? I like it. I love it. It feels good, Panther Nation. it feels good that we got this win. We're above 500, man. You know what I'm saying? To get this win over this team, over a division rival, division rival, to get this dub over them, man. This feels really, really good. Even though a lot of Falcon fans, they're like, y'all ain't our rivals. Well, y'all are daggone rivals. How about that? I don't care what you say. Saints don't care nothing about y'all. Stop it. The Saints are rivals. No, it ain't. Y'all are our rivals. Get over yourselves. I'm gonna be rivals to the Saints so bad because they got a Super Bowl. No. Y'all on our level. And look at what happened. Now y'all got to start all the way over. Appreciate that, Donna B. I love you too, man. Get them likes up for your boy before I head on out, man. This has been a good day, y'all. This has been a good day. I couldn't ask for more. I could be greedy and say, hey, I wish we would have got the 40, because I feel like we could have got the 40. But I'll take this. Our defensive line looked very dominating in the beginning, like I talked about. You know, we showed some potential. No preseason. This team is starting to come around. And look, we put up a fight against the Raiders, and they beat the Chiefs. They beat the Chiefs today. Anything's possible. I'm gonna be honest, we could have beat the Buccaneers. We ain't that bad, y'all. We ain't that bad. For real, we gonna be all right. This feel kind of good. The Atlanta Jets. That's pretty much it, y'all. I appreciate everybody who joined, man. I may, if they get some more news, maybe when they fire Dan Quinn and they make it official, maybe I'll get back on here and drag them. But dang, this feel good, Panther Nation. We'll see what happens next week. Hopefully, maybe I'll come back. I'm sorry, y'all. I done got distracted. I apologize. My ADD done kicked in. I got distracted. Carl, you wild. Carl's trolling. I forgot to talk about Kyle Allen. I appreciate that night, son. Y'all see that, man? Y'all see that? They actually bought in Kyle Allen, right? Dwayne Haskins said his stomach hurt. So he ain't want to play. So his stomach hurt. Then they had to bring in Alex Smith. We just got to be smarter, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like our coaching staff we have this year is much better than the last coaching staff. They showing a whole lot more potential, and I'm excited with the direction we are going in, y'all. That's pretty much it. I appreciate everybody who... Oh, Lord. Come on, man. Oh, my... Daniel. Dang, Daniel. Oh, my gosh. Not like this, dang. I'm watching this daggone Giants and Dallas Cowboy game, y'all. For real. Dang. You gonna do this. You garbage. You so bad. You are so bad. I appreciate everybody who joined the comments, man. I appreciate y'all for carrying the show, because y'all definitely carried the show, man. I appreciate all of the support. Please, pretty please, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Pat Coltrane. You can hit me up on Twitter. I appreciate everybody who sent through the super chat. Tiana Gilliam, Old Mike Larry, Cage Luke, Mr. 89J Stubbs, my man Darkness. I appreciate that. If you want to continue to support the channel, you can always hit the Cash App. No, you can always hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/Pat Coltrane. Or you can hit the Cash App. $ the train stop, man. Hit that like button on your way out, man. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Panther fans, this was a good win. This was a good win, man. This feel good. This feel really, really good. This feel a lot better than the first 2 weeks. You hear me? This feel a lot better in this first 2 weeks, and I'm starting to see that our team is we getting balanced. You know what I'm saying? We starting to balance each other out. The offense, they seem kind of shaky at times, but the defense will pick it up. The defense seem kind of shaky at times, and the offense, they have a hard time picking it up, but they picking it up. We gonna be all right. We just gotta get rid of Tahir Whitehead. I'm gonna give y'all a pass because y'all love Trey Boston so much, but I feel like he's still gonna be a problem. KK, it's time, KK. It is time. Besides that, I ain't really got no complaints on offense. Really nothing. Really no complaints on offense. The play calling could be a lot better. The play calling could be a lot better. I can't read these comments, man. That's pretty much it. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. This is going to be good, man. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I got some areas I can run. I think I'm going to watch some more football. That's pretty much it. Y'all take it easy.